Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Far Lands or Bust. We are continuing on right where we left off. We are creeper-free, not spider-free. There's a spider over there. But let's plug up this hidey hole. We can continue west. I just checked before... Oh, there we go. I just checked before start... Oh, we still have a boat here. I forgot about that. Haha, how convenient. I just checked right before starting, and this world is at 590 megabytes. So working our way up. Also, I just checked, and we're still at 47%, just like in the last video, of our Far Lands or Bust fundraiser for Child's Play charity. So it's been a little bit since we got a submission, not a submission, a contribution. So if you're able to, and if you'd like to support the cause and get us closer to our goal, you can head over to farlandsorbust.com, click on the chip-in widget, and via PayPal you'll be able to donate to the Child's Play charity. So, now that business is out of the way, I'm glad everybody sort of enjoyed my quick foray into Minecraft multiplayer. I recorded another video where I went back there this morning, and a lot of people had rebuilt the cabin in a little area that was accidentally deleted. Well, not accidentally, I don't know what happened, but the server was reset, so everything was lost. So, but people rebuilt the cabin and stuff, so I checked that out, said hello. I'm not sure how often I'm going to return to that server, or any server for that matter. Maybe just once in a while I'll pop in to say hello. But like I said, I'm not really huge on the multiplayer, public multiplayer servers in Minecraft. And I did receive after I did that, and I was kind of afraid, or kind of thinking this would happen, but a lot of people after I posted that video about the multiplayer server were asking me, "Oh, you can join my multiplayer server, blah 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 blah." And so I don't know how if I'm gonna do that. Don't be offended if I don't join your server, if you ask me, but I'm quite busy here with the Far Lands or Bust, and I want to try to get back into Combat Canyon, and of course, got this forest fire over here we have to deal with, and we've got the, what else am I doing? Tomb Raider playthrough. I'm trying to get through that game. Lava. Liquid hot magma. Careful, Wolfie. So yes, that's what's going on with me, but... Indeed. I've got plenty of pig. Oh. A lot of people have been telling me that Notch and the Minecraft Wiki have actually said that the sun in Minecraft rises in the north and sets in the south. So they're claiming that I've actually been walking south this entire time and not west, as previously indicated. I suppose which is possible, but I set off towards the sunset, let's just say that, and in terms of the real world situation, the sun sets in the west, so to me, I'm heading west. But if you'd like to believe in Minecraft terms that I'm heading south, then so be it. I suppose it's possible, realistically, that the rotation of a planet doesn't necessarily match up with the magnetic poles. It would be pretty crazy to be completely off by 90 degrees like that, but I know even Earth's rotational axis is off by 13 degrees from the magnetic north, because the poles wander every now and again, but to me, for my own sake, I'm heading west. Got some icebergs right ahead. Oh, Wolfie, careful. Ah. And looks like I'm surrounded. Yep. Balls to this. Oh. Oh. Oh, trapped under the ice. No! There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I need to start thinking about gathering some more wool. I think this was a sheep up here. Yep. Yoink. Indeed. I say that a lot, don't I? Get over here. One of the things since becoming mini-retired is somebody got me a membership to a fitness center for my birthday this past summer. Well, I guess it's still summer, but anyway, so I've been meaning to... Ooh, ooh, I survived that. Careful, Wolfie. Ooh. Distance feeding. What was I saying? Oh, they got me a membership to a fitness center, which, not much of a fitnessy type, but I've so far gone 3 times in the past 2 months that I've had the membership. I don't know. It's just hard to get motivated to do that, but both times I just kind of ran on a treadmill for like a mile or something like that, but... Suppose it's something I should do more. Maybe I would get more energy and be more motivated to do other things, but... Fitness! Hooray! I'm not particularly out of shape or overweight or anything. I'm actually quite scrawny as it is. I just have that kind of metabolism, but... I've got to find some time to get more motivated to do that, I guess. Oop. Woof, Wolfie. Ooh. Holy crap. Never seen something like this before. I have to... Easy now. Easy. Oh. Huh. But then it just kind of ends with some grass there. That's weird. I'm going to mark that, just for the fun of it. Huh. This is a really unusual feature. Isn't it, Wolfie? Just don't fall down there, please. Swimming cows. The old water cow. Good doop. Didn't really prepare that much to talk about. Somebody asked what was my opinions on the multiverse theory. I don't know. I really haven't looked into it that much. Ooh, some mountains over here. Let's go this way. I really haven't looked into it that much. I mean, I suppose it's an interesting theory, but it would be very difficult to prove, and I'm not really that educated on the whole quantum physics and the really advanced Stephen Hawking style stuff, but I suppose it's possible. There'd be really no way of proving it because you can't tell if there's another... The way I understand it, you wouldn't be able to tell if there's another universe out there just because their physics and everything that would define that other universe would not match up with our universe. You know? So it's an interesting theory indeed, and certainly possible, but the topic, I think, came up at the astronomy club I belong to, where they were talking about, you know, they'd get questions from kids and things like that about, well, they say, you know, the universe is expanding. That must mean that there's some sort of boundary to the universe. So what if, ooh, I'm not, well, I suppose I can hit with my shovel from here. Whoa, Wolfie, gah! He just pushed me in. I gotta make a hidey hole. Sure, here. Wolfie, sit. What was I saying? Oh, it came up where, oh, there must be boundaries to the universe. If it's expanding, there must be some edge to it. So what would happen if you were to travel and then pass through that edge? And the agreed upon answer was that, well, if you yourself, since you're part of the universe, if you traveled outside of the edge of the universe, you would have brought our universe with you. Therefore, you wouldn't be outside of it, if that makes any sense the way I'm explaining it. So it's kind of a paradox that you could never travel outside of our own universe because you are part of the universe. You would be taking the universe with you. Therefore, we wouldn't be outside of the universe. So it's kind of wacky stuff like that. I kind of enjoy the little twist your noodle type of situations where it's like, huh, really? That makes sense, kind of. You know, the Schrodinger's cat thing too. But that's kind of interesting. That came up recently. I suppose I can make another boat while I'm here. Yoink. And I will go to bed. Ooh, another good one. Haha. Oh, I forgot to break my bench before to save time. Somebody asked how I make that noise with my mouth. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like I make the whistly mouth and then I just hit the side of my cheek and it goes like that. Because I have a lot of time on my hands, I spend my time making strange sound effects. Oh, he saw me. I suppose he's in water. Back at you. Haha. How dare you try to surprise me. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Instantly grow grass. Instant fertilization. I'm carrying around some cobble I don't need and... Oh, I thought I had an extra stack of dirt, but I guess I don't. Anyway, continuing on. Yes, the astronomy club I belong to, I think I mentioned on Twitter, but I am a board member. I take care of their website and their Twitter account and Facebook and whatnot. I've been a member for a couple years. I joined before I owned any telescopes. I just knew I was interested in astronomy and stuff, so I joined and then learned from those guys. Ooh, craziness. Learned from those guys what type of telescope to get and whatnot, and they have observatories and whatnot that get to hang out at and stuff like that, but I am probably one of the youngest active members by, like, I'm half the age of a lot of the other people in there, which is kind of I wouldn't call it a problem, but it's a trend with a lot of astronomy clubs out there. They're getting a little bit gray in the hairs. And it's kind of unfortunate because astronomy clubs are, you know, a really great way to meet people and, you know, instead of just being by yourself with astronomy, you get to go out and do astronomy with a bunch of like-minded people and stuff like that. But because there's a lot of members of a lot of astronomy clubs, you know, started these clubs a while ago before there was the internet and things like that. There's not that many young people joining these astronomy clubs. I kind of joined and then I started their Twitter account and Facebook account hoping to attract more people of my age and whatnot, but hasn't really been working. I'm not sure what else to do about that. And I enjoy hanging out with the older guys, quote unquote. They're in their 50s or whatnot, because this particular astronomy club, the guy started it when he was in high school back in the 70s, and he's still a member, an active board member. Oh, but it's gone through a lot of transformations since then, and now they have obviously the observatories, like I said. They got buildings and one of the big dome roofs with a big telescope in it and whatnot. But it'd be nice to get more young blood into the active membership, but I'll have to wait for that, I guess. And I mean, they're usually after the meetings, we go out to there's a pub near where we have our meeting area. Go out there and hang out and stuff like that, and they're all very interesting. I don't talk that much, introvert, hi, but because they've been around longer, they have a lot more interesting stories. So I basically just listen to all their stories and stuff, which is kind of cool. And they're cool to hang out with, but it's getting kind of, for me anyway, it's getting kind of, I'm starting to scale back my involvement. I'm not really going to all the meetings I have been going to and all the events and things, but I'm still going to be a member, but there's a lot of things like the YouTube channel and the fact that I'm searching for a job and whatnot that have, kill the chicken. Aw, missed him. So I am evaluating my membership there, but I'll probably still be a member. It's like $20 a year. It's not that much to be a member. So, and I really haven't. I'm mostly blaming the weather in the Chicagoland area as of late, but I haven't been out with my telescope at all this year, which is unfortunate. Not getting my money's worth there. Whoa. Ooh. Overhang. But if you're at all interested in astronomy, or you're thinking of getting a telescope and not sure what to get, look around your local area. There's probably an astronomy club somewhere that could help you out with that, and you can join and whatnot. Somebody along the same lines asked in one of the earlier videos if I've ever... Oh, okay, I guess I'm not going that way, Wolfie. If I've ever seen anything in space, I'm assuming he means through my telescope, that has ever, like, amazed me or confused me or made me say, wow. I mean, well, the first time you see Saturn through a telescope makes you say, wow. But there was one time I was out at the dark site with the astronomy club, and the dark site being is we have agreements with some farmers down south, about an hour and a half south of where I'm at. That's out in the farmlands. It's a lot darker. You can actually see the Milky Way. It's certainly nothing as amazing as being in the middle of Arizona or New Mexico or anything, but it's as good as you can get around in Illinois. Because once you start getting away from Chicago, at about an hour and a half away, then you start getting close to Springfield, and then so you get the light pollution from that. And even where we're at, an hour and a half away from Chicago, the whole northeast side of the sky is still all lit up from the Chicago sky pollution. So that's unfortunate, but anyway, I was out there one time and everybody was kind of cleaning up. It was probably like 2 a.m. or something like that, and I was just looking around. I was looking at Saturn, I think, and I noticed something next to it that was blinking. It wasn't a star, and it wasn't one of Saturn's moons, but it was like slowly blinking on and off, and I'm like, what the hell? And I noticed it was kind of just staying there, because my telescope doesn't track objects through the sky. If I just leave the telescope there, like Saturn will slowly pass through the eyepiece and then on outside of the field of view. But this blinking object was staying there. And I had a bunch of people look at it and I'm like, what the heck is that? And we, instead of running to the police or the newspaper saying we had spotted a UFO, like a lot of crazy people would, we determined it was probably, and most likely, a geostationary satellite, since it was staying in one place. It wasn't an airplane because it wasn't moving and it wasn't getting any closer or further away, and it was just slowly blinking, meaning it was probably tumbling, either out of control or maybe that's just what it does. And every so often the sunlight would catch the solar panels or whatever, or the edge of it, that would make it appear like it was blinking, because satellites don't have lights on them or anything. That would be pointless. But that's what we determined it was. It's kind of cool to just be scanning across the sky and all of a sudden see a weird something like that, but it's kind of the weirdest thing I guess I've seen. I mean, I was also out there one night, everybody had packed up and left, and I was kind of just the last one to pack up and leave. It's probably about 1:30 or something like that. I went off into the edge of the cornfield to relieve myself before going home, because, like I said, we're out in the middle of a cornfield. There aren't any facilities, and it's an hour and a half drive ahead of me. I didn't want to have to be going to the bathroom. So I did that, and on my way back, I was just with my flashlight checking the area to make sure I hadn't dropped anything on the ground. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was a huge flash that illuminated... Whoa, this is like a levitating island of awesomeness. There was a flash. I was looking at the ground, I wasn't looking up at the sky, but there was two flashes, almost like lightning. It lit up as if it was daytime. I saw my shadow and the shadow of the barn next to me cast across the ground, and it like gave me a heart attack. At first I thought somebody had returned and was flashing their headlights at me, but it wasn't that. It was silent. I thought it looked like lightning, but there was no clouds in the sky or anything. It was, spottless sky. But I looked up, and there was a big streak across the sky right above me. And what it was a very bright, bull-eyed meteor that had burned up in the sky above me. The two flashes, obviously it probably skipped across the atmosphere. Unfortunately, because I wasn't looking up, I didn't actually see the thing. I only saw the light and the shadow. But that was the brightest meteor I've ever seen. Like I said, it lit up like it was daytime. I could see the green of the grass and my shadow and everything cast. But that totally blew me away, and I looked up and saw the vapor trail that had left, and the vapor trail stuck there for a good 5-10 minutes. I'm kidding you not. I was looking up there, and it was just this bright blue, like somebody cut a hole or a streak through the sky. It was really amazing. And of course, it was after everybody had left. I was the only one there who had seen it, so nobody's gonna believe me. But I was totally awed by that. I gave a round of applause to the universe. I'm like, that was awesome. But later on, I posted on our message board. I want to build a hidey hole on that island over there. I posted on our message board that I had seen that, and we have a second dark site that's not as far away. It's not as dark, but sometimes people go there if they don't want to drive to this further dark site. And somebody was there doing imaging, as in taking pictures and stuff like that, and they said that off on the horizon, probably directly overhead where I was, they had also seen that, and it was very bright and things like that, so they corroborated my story. Sit on the snow. Oh, and you're all wet. So that was kind of cool. I really enjoyed that. And of course, because it's a dark site, every once in a while we do see meteors just normally out there, whether or not it's a meteor shower or just everyday random meteors come through, but never that bright. That was quite amazing. So yes, stories from the astronomy field. But I guess I can watch the sunset as I build my hidey hole. I wonder if... I don't want to do that. Where is my thing? Thank you. But anyway, it's the end of the episode. God, I forgot to do a YouTube feature again. Let's, actually, I know I've featured him before, but not officially since I started doing these YouTube features. So today, I'm going to... cobblestone bed. I'm going to feature the British engineer, KurtJMac1973. Oh, did I not actually make that bed? I'm an idiot. KurtJMac1973. I'd like to congratulate him. He recently got 100 subscribers. He did his 100 subscriber thank you video. Oh, I didn't make this hidey hole big enough. He made his 100 subscriber thank you video in Minecraft. So go ahead and check that out. He normally does Team Fortress 2 videos, and he's very funny. He's a very good commentator, and he's starting to make more frequent videos. So go ahead and check out his channel. His channel is KurtJMac1973. Another fabulous channel for you to check out, and go ahead and congratulate him on getting 100 subscribers. But anyway, I still have my boats, so I don't need to make those, but I can recollect my workbench to save time next time. But anyway, end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please, once again, go to farlandsorbust.com to check on the status of our fundraiser for Child's Play charity. Like I said, it's kind of slowed down. We're still at 47%, but if you could keep going there and give a buck or two, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. And also, I'd like to thank you for watching this video and bearing with me as I ramble on about endless nothings. But please, if you did like the episode, please click that little like button, favorite, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I would appreciate it. And my name is Kurt, and I will see you next time.